They're bot leashed, or I don't know if they leashed, but they didn't get bot that fast. So I thought we could go aggressive. Um, but I was way farther up than my AD carry, which is a mistake. You want to be about the same. You want to be sort of close to your AD carry in terms of how close you are to the enemies. So, but I really felt like we could trade. So it was sort of tilting me that we weren't like clicking on the enemy team, enemy champions. Um, because the Twitch just didn't want to trade in lane, which I mean it's understandable, He's Twitch Janna is gonna scale. Like that shield was pure tilt. That shield was like, why aren't you doing anything? And like, I don't know. I I mean it's like he was literally CSing during that trade. Um, But I mean, you could say, well, Twitch Janna scales really well. You don't have to trade. But then also, I think Tarek Sivir does too, and that's a lane I think we can poke early. But honestly, the answer is just also, yeah, he was a jungle main, so he didn't really know how to lane, I think. But the answer is just do what your AD carry is doing, because if you're not on the same page, no matter what you're doing, it won't work. So. When he was standing back, I should have just stood back and not traded. And as a result of me just tilting a bit and also just playing the trade poorly, like there, I don't think the Tarek intended that stunt to hit me too. I mean, that it was just supposed to stun Twitch, but I walked into the one coming from Sivir, so that was just playing the actual trade pretty poorly. But I also felt like um, this was, I think, after a back, and Tarek had like I don't know, I forget. I felt like Twitch should be out trading because I kept shielding him, but the Sivir traded just as well. Um, I don't know. It might have been the Tarek kept applying wind speakers with his Q and stuff and kept healing. Anyway, we went mid. I ulted. You can exhaust during yada yada yada. The Yasuo had like his 7 deaths already by this point. Well, no, it's an exaggeration, but he had died a lot already. The Jace was significantly ahead, and I don't know if that was even worth it for us because we lost our tower, but it would have probably died eventually, so it's whatever. Here, I just W'd it first. Didn't use Q until there were no minions for him to dash to. W is better for chasing because it's a target ability. But at that point, I could just Q him for free. And we do eventually get this kill, but while we're doing this, they're going top, and they dive top and actually get a lot more top than we do bot. So I don't know if this trade is actually worth it for us, because they kill Jace, whereas we don't, and they actually get a shutdown. Like, the kill on Jace is a lot more valuable than the kill on Yasuo, and they get a tower off of it, and we could, like, take their blue buff and like look mid and stuff, but we don't actually get very much off of it. So I don't know if how worth it that is for us. Anyway, there I just want to make sure Syndra doesn't die to or he doesn't die to the Syndra, but he has barrier anyway, so it's whatever. Um, but we do end up fighting this. I was worried Yasuo would go on Ori, but it would have been better to shield the Twitch there, especially just because he was opening up with his ultimate. But um, it's whatever. It still worked out. The Zac was actually pretty huge too, so that could just carry the team fights, and we got some damage on the tower. We didn't finish it. Anyway, we went for another fight. Having a Twitch means you come from weird angles a lot of the time, but so Zac has his passive, and he just goes in and tanks for the Twitch. I meant to channel my ult there. It would have been really a lot better to channel the ult, but Our top and jungle were just really ahead, so that was fortunate. And this is sort of a nice Janna game where you don't really have to do anything and just just chill. But this was actually we dove too far. I didn't have my ult up, and I was like walking in trying to exhaust someone, but like it was a really awkward position for us to be in. I should have just immediately flashed the Syndra stun there. I'm pretty sure they could have like chain CC'd me to death. So yeah, it's better to just flash earlier. But that was the last like worrying play, I think. After this, yeah, I'm getting. Oh yeah, I got the kill there, which is good to kill her before the Taric invincibility comes in, and we just went from behind and murdered the Yasuo again. Um, but yeah, I mean, this was not. I really didn't have to do anything. I think also in lane, like, it was just really important. I should have been on the same page as the AD carry, because it's like, our top was winning, Twitch Janna scales. Like, there are some games when you might want to, I wish I had, like, a super aggressive AD carry, but you know what? We can just farm it out, and that's fine. Like, Twitch, I think with Janna, see, Tarek actually scales very well too, but um, I think like just purely in terms of itemization, Janna gets better items. Anyway, they surrendered, so yeah, we won.